It's been a cold and long winter. I don't know about you, but I am ready to say goodbye to it. And so is the Lake George Arts Project. They're saying goodbye to winter and they're welcoming spring. And they're kicking it off with their Bands and Beans. And joining me today to talk about it is Andrea. Thank you so much for joining me. And it was funny because when Andrea walked in, I said, hey, you look familiar. We did the interview last year.
We did, same time last year.
So Andrea, tell me what exactly is Bands and Beans?
This is our 24th annual chili cook-off. It's a fundraiser for the Lake George Arts Project, and for those who don't know exactly what we do, we are a non-for-profit organization out of Lake George, and we bring activities to the region, arts and music to the region monthly. Most of our events are free. This is not, because it is our biggest fundraiser of the year. We have so many different restaurants participating, donating chili for taste testing, and we also have 10 bands kicking off the day. So many things to do with dancing and singing and silent auction.
What time does it start and when?
The doors open at 1 o'clock, but the bands start at 2 o'clock, and that's a good time to get there is getting there early. People like to get their seat, otherwise it's standing room only by 3:30. Tickets are available in advance or at the door. Same price either way, $20. In advance, if you'd like them, you can contact the Lake George Arts Project office. They're available there or online on our website.
How many restaurants are participating?
Right now, we're in between 25 or 30. We, of course, are complying with the health department and do have some paperwork to undergo, so we're still waiting for the final few restaurants to submit their required forms. We have a lot of newcomers from near and far, which we're really excited about, and they are as well.
And what is the highlight? If someone's home deciding, you know, I don't know, should I go? What's the highlight of the day?
All of the bands are wonderful. A couple of them are veterans to us, so we like to do this event with them. Namely, Richie Ortiz is opening up. We also have, I should let you know, we have 2 stages. So there's 5 different bands playing on 2 stages simultaneously.
Oh, wow.
In the main bar, we have Richie Ortiz, the Stony Creek Band, who's a staple in the region. We have Soul Sky. They often play on the Albany area. Rat Tail Jimmy, who's Alan Payette, and Dirt Cheap Band. In the other bar, which we call the more intimate setting of about 200 people, we have some acoustic acts, Chris Bellini, Tim Weckler and Friends, Doug Irving, and Phil Camp. So there's something going on in both rooms. We also have the silent auction area, which is great for people. They like to buy things for a great cause and give them as gifts, such as golfing, restaurant gift certificates, gift baskets. Could be wine, it could be food.
And that's part of the silent auction?
Yes, yeah. 100% of the proceeds, whether it's the admissions or the T-shirt sales or a silent auction, all go to the Arts Project, and they help us keep arts and music alive year-round.
And let's talk about the Arts Project, because you said you do daily activities or weekly?
Well, they're monthly.
Monthly,
for the most
okay.
part,
So
yeah.
monthly. What are some of those activities? When does it start? I mean, do you go all year round?
Yes, we
Okay.
are a year-round organization. We're a board of 14 people, and we just had our board meeting last night. And so we meet monthly to promote the arts and music in the region. We do have an art gallery, so each month or roughly 6 weeks we have a new exhibition going on, and that's free to the public, not just people who live in the area, but it really draws a good amount of tourists to the area. In the summertime, one of my favorite things is on Wednesday nights in the summer, we have free summer concert series. So we have big names, Grammy winners coming from pretty far away. I think this year our furthest is from Austin, Texas.
Oh, wow. And where do those take place?
In Shepherd's Park.
Okay.
Good question. In Shepherd's Park, right smack middle of the village. It is outside. The bands, in the event of rain, we do get to move to the Lake George High School, which is really nice of the school system to do for us. One of our largest, most populated events is the Lake George Jazz Festival. Mm-hmm. There are not many really successful jazz venues throughout our country. There is one right here in our backyard, right in Lake George, and that's in September. We also have Art at the Lake, which will be a wonderful addition this year in Bolton Landing for anyone to come up.
That's the first time?
Yes.
Okay.
It's not our first time doing Art at the Lake, but it's our first time that it's going to be a 6-week-long
Yeah.
event instead of one day.
I gotcha.
So it'll be a storefront in Bolton Landing, and that's pretty exciting. We also have the upcoming Lake George, I believe we are changing the name to Blues and Roots, or Blues to Roots. You'll have to excuse me for not being specific, but it is, it's a weekend event, and this is our first time doing that. August 1st and 2nd coming up in Lake George Village
Nice.
as well. So there's
You
so
guys
much
do
going
a
on.
lot.
Yeah.
You do a lot. So definitely, if you can go to Bands and Beans, the money is going for a good cause.
Yes,
and
it
so
helps
many,
us do all these events
right,
for
so many
free.
events. So, Andrea, anything else you would like to add about Bands and Beans?
I should say that if you're a first-time person, it is a family-friendly event. There are a whole lot of people in attendance, so you have to make sure you keep an eye on your kids, of course, but
How many
certainly
people
all
are
are
we
welcome.
talking about? How many people did you get last year?
Well, we open the doors at 1, bands start at 2, and generally we end around 7:30, so throughout the course of the evening, we have over 1,000 people.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes we are 1,500 people, and I
Sure.
think everybody's feeling like you. We need to get out of hibernation.
Right,
and
absolutely.
This is a perfect
We're
opportunity.
done with the winter.
Welcoming
We want
spring.
some chili.
Yeah, and it's 2 days after spring too. So after the beginning of spring, rather. You get voting chips, so you want to make sure that you vote for your favorite restaurants. We
Oh,
have
nice.
President's Award, ones that receive the most votes from the public. We have different categories. Hottest Chili Award, and that's always a lot of fun. You know,
Sense of
it's
community
bragging.
also.
It's
Yeah.
bragging rights. Everybody gets everyone who wins gets a plaque, and yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Andrea.
Sure.
And again,
Thank
don't
you.
forget March 22nd. If you want to go check it out, go check it out. I'm going to go check it out.
Awesome. Thank
I'm
you.
done with winter. And if you would like to see this interview again, just go to looktvonline.com.